Kingjae. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kingjae. I wanted to talk about streaming because, you know, like, I always get people that don't know about the gaming side of things and how streaming works. So I wanted to talk about that. I want to talk about also how to stream as well, the right requirements and things that you need for streaming as well. This is for everyone that's actually thinking about, you know, taking their gaming career that much more serious and doing more things and stuff with their gaming career as well. So, you know, we're going to get into it. So what is streaming? Streaming is when you go live and people can watch you play games. So say for example, if I was playing on PC, PS4, Xbox One X, I could play my game and someone else, like my friends, supporters, can watch me play live. The reason why this is different than just playing games normally is because when you're streaming on services like, I only know about Twitch, but there's other ones like Mixer and I think I can't remember the other ones other than Twitch and Mixer. When you're streaming on Twitch, people that watch you, they can either support you by following or they can support you by subscribing, which is, you know, you get a split of money, which is like $5.99 or upwards. I'll go into that later on. Or people can donate to you if they really like you, which obviously they can send you money as a kind gesture, you know, whether you're going towards tournaments and stuff like that. It can support to what you're doing. You can make money off of it through that. You can make money from sponsors as well. If people really like you and you get to that stage further down the line, you can make money from that as well. Donation comes through viewers who can send money if they like what you're doing, and so forth. Now, how to stream. So this part is the fun part because people don't know. It's like, what are you talking about, Jay? Like, what are you really talking about? Okay, so how to stream, you need to have your console. That's one. You need to have a monitor, preferably 2 monitors. Now, the reason why I say 2 monitors for, I would say console, console streaming and house streaming as well. Like, you need to have 2 monitors. Now, the reason why I say this is because you need to have the monitor where you play the game, and then you need to have the monitor where you can see what you're doing in terms of like your Twitch stream, the stream chat, the video, like your PCs. This is your PC setup here, and then you have your console setup here. So your PC setup is what's gonna show everything that's happening, and, you know, your overlays and stuff like that. I don't want to go into too much technical term because I want you lot to understand. So let me break it down like this. You need 2 monitors, yeah? You need a console. You need a capture card. Now, a capture card is something like this. This is the old one. So I have the Live Gamer portable. That was the first one that I had. And then now I'm going to show you the one that I do have now. So let's take this out. So then we have the Live Game Extreme. So now how this works is with a capture card, if you don't understand this, I'm going to show you, break it down easily. So with this, you have the USB 3.0. You plug this into your PC. USB 3.0 is faster than USB 2.0 in terms of receiving information. I'll go into that probably into another video, but you don't need to know that technical term of it. But USB 3.0, HDMI in and out. Now, when I first done this, I didn't understand it. I'm not going to lie to you. I understand a lot more now. But HDMI in is all the information you're sending to your capture card, right? So if I have a PS4, I'm going to put it in. Your display is what comes out. So the out is always visual. Yeah, what you can see with the eyes. In is what the information you're sending into the capture card for you then to kind of project it out. Okay, so always think about it like that. So I have this capture card as well. There's other capture cards. I'm going to give you a list of other stuff you can get, whether you're streaming on budget or not. Yeah, then you also need to think about mic and webcam. So what you're seeing me off now, I could do this on I've got various different cameras. I can make this video look a lot more better than an Instagram filter. But I'm doing it like this because I want you guys to understand this is the webcam that I'm doing a video off of, and this is what you need. So again, if you have these 5 things, you could do a house stream, a good house stream. Yeah, so you need those 5 things, and on top of that, you need to have a decent PC. Now, this is where people struggle because people don't understand. They're like, oh, well, when it comes to PC, what PC do I need? Do I just get anyone? Can I use a Chromebook to stream? No. Just no. You can use, it depends, innit? Chromebook is okay, but your thing's gonna overheat. And when it comes to laptop and desktop, I always suggest people get a desktop PC. Laptops are very portable and stuff, but when it comes to like the actual parts, you can't. The parts are always like they're like a mini size compared to a big size. So like what I mean by that is, if I got a 1080 graphics card now for my desktop PC, compare that to the laptop one, doesn't even come close in terms of power. And the same with everything else. Like laptops are there to compress so you can go and do things, like whether you're traveling abroad or whether you're going to places. It's just a lot more compatible in terms of like wherever you want to go. But desktop PCs are the best for streaming, and the reason, like, it's just they're powerful. It needs power. You need, when to stream, you need power. So I wrote some notes down so that I could kind of like break it down so I don't go too off topic. I spoke about how to stream. When it comes to PC streaming, if you wanted to do, like, say for example, you wanted to stream a PC game, it's pretty much simple. You use it depending on what software you use. You could just have the game up on one monitor, and then with your streaming service, whatever you do, you could use OBS or XSplit, whichever one you use. You could just find the game source, put it on. Fine, you can play it on the one screen if you want to do this on budget. And this is what the video is for. It's for people that are wanting to do it on budget, or if you want to do it, like, if you want to spend money, it's fine. If you want to do it on budget, I want to help you too, because I was at a stage where I was doing it on budget, and you know, it's hard, but we have to work through it. So, you know, all right, with a PC stream, if you want to get a mic, the mic that I would say is a Blue Mic's Yeti. That's the most popular one that everyone uses, or a Spark Digital. My one is a Blue Spark SL, which is a new one. So a lot of people use this one, and you know, they're happy with it. So list some mics to me as well. I can help, but I'm not gonna lie, those are the mics that I know, and those are the mics that I have used. So I can't really dive and dabble into something else to say, oh yeah, well, maybe this mic is good for you, this mic, like, I don't know. Webcams, you can use either the Microsoft Livecam HD 3000, Logitech C525. Those ones are like the kind of, like, you know, not so much, you're not really spending that much money. And then you got to move more into the Logitech C920, which is a bit more pricey, and then Logitech C930E. So these are the ones that are pretty good. You know, you can pretty much do what you're doing. Now, if you want to use cameras, because a lot of people use video cameras and stuff. Now, if you want to use video cameras, there's a thing called Magwell HDMI USB 3.0 dongle. So these are what people use digital SLRs with when it comes to, like, you know, having that extra quality. Now, this is pretty much very extreme, but it's still a popular route for, like, most of the streamers. Most streamers do use this, but those are like the high-end streamers. I use Logitech C920 right now. This is a 920 1080p, you know, video that is. I don't need to use a digital SLR, and this is what I'm trying to show you. These things, it's good. Maybe if you're doing a tournament, get it, but I don't think it's really worth it in terms of, like, if you're doing a house stream. It just doesn't make sense. In terms of mics, let me go back to mics. So in mics, you could use clip-on, which is anti-Leon mod mic. I don't know. That's cheap. I can only advise the good ones. All right, capture cards. So you got the Elgato, AVerMedia. Those are the two that I know that you should be looking at. So you would have to go on their website and see which ones you would prefer, right? So you have the AVerMedia Live Gamer Portable. They also now have AVerMedia Live Gamer Portable 2. It's the same thing. You can, you know, you could just connect it to the console. Again, HDMI in and out. You don't need to connect it to no PC, no USB 3.0, nothing. You just connect it to the console, press a button, boom, and it records. Then you stop, boom, that's it. With AVerMedia, most of my stuff has been AVerMedia right now. I'm looking to dabble into Elgato now, because Elgato has the HD60S, and they have other capture cards. And a lot of streamers, like, I've been around people, I'm just going to tell you the realness of it so far. I've been around a lot of streamers and people, and majority, I would say 90% have Elgato. So from the looks of things, it looks like Elgato is the top dog for when it comes to streaming. So that's what I know about the capture cards. People used to use Blackmagic as well. I've never used Blackmagic, so I can't give you advice. But if you want to dabble into something maybe like that, then fair enough. Software, I use XSplit. XSplit is the way forward. People use OBS, which is Open Broadcast Software. So You know, the thing with XSplit, sometimes what people say is that it makes their laptop or their PC overheat. I've had this issue when I had I'd say a budget PC. So maybe if you have a budget PC, maybe, I don't know, that might not be for you. I don't know. Like for me, it works for me. It's very easy and very customizable. You can do what you want on it. OBS is less on the using the CPU and GPU side of things. So maybe you want to use that. I don't know. But those are the two that I know about that I think are the standard for streaming. Alerts, if you want like stuff like, you know, when people follow you, or if people donate, or if they subscribe, it makes things pop up. I'm going to show you something right now just to kind of just give you an idea of how it works. So I'm going to log into my alerts right now. We're going to set up our alert box. Now when you go into Twitch alerts, it makes you pop up a green box, and now you probably see like maybe a shadow of green right now. So I'm going to screen capture. Boom. We're going to screen capture this, and I'm going to show you my alerts. So now all you do is Chrome box this. So the chroma key is there. So now you have this box. Now the reason why this box happened is because I done it very wide. You don't need to do it that way, but I'm just showing you this little set. This part here is the box. When you stream, this is not going to be there, but this is just to show you the area of what I'm using when it comes to the Twitch alerts. Now you can place this anywhere you want on your overlay or whatever you're doing right now. I'm going to place it right here. Test follow alert. So you can see that's there, right? And then you've got test subscription. My subscription one's quite long. Test subscription. There we go. And then you could have sound coming up.
This is a test donation for £1.
Test hosting. There we go. And then it's the same thing for like testing bits, raids, and subscriptions as well. So we don't need to go into that. So we're going to remove this. So that's how it works. In terms of, I think that's pretty much it when it comes to streaming. Capture device, PC, laptop. So desktop or PC. So like I said to you before, desktop PCs are the way forward in terms of streaming. You don't want to get a laptop, because when I had a laptop before, when I was trying to stream, it would overheat, and I didn't want that problem. And it's always where like you start getting problems with it if you're trying to play like the stronger, like the kind of the games that require more graphics on the GPU. So you need to kind of like weigh up your options and say, look, I've got money for a laptop, but a laptop isn't usually more expensive anyways, because it has the keyboard and the monitor on it, and the parts are compressed for you to kind of like, it's more portable, right? So you don't really need to get a laptop. You could just get a PC, get yourself a cheap monitor if you can, you know, get yourself a cheap keyboard. You know, there's Poundland, there's loads of things. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but like, this is if you're on a budget. You know, if you're on a budget, go to a cheap store, get a computer mouse, get a computer keyboard. You know, you don't have to be having like the most expensive keyboard, and you don't have to be having the most expensive mic or all these things. Just start yourself on a steady pace, get your stuff ready, and make sure you have a good, like, see this camera, this webcam, look at this now. So in the dark I look like this. Right now I have no lights, and this was done on purpose. You need lights. Lights are very, very good as well when it comes to streaming, because when you're streaming and stuff, if the lighting's not good, people are gonna look at you and be like, oh, like, what's going on here? Okay, he's streaming, he's got his game going on, but can't really see him. So we're gonna turn on the light. Let me show you. Now as you can see, I didn't change no settings on my webcam or anything. I've just turned on the light. That's all I've done. And you can already see behind me, nothing's highlighted. When you look at me, you can see my face. You can see everything. So lighting is definitely important. For people that are looking for lighting, I would suggest getting an LED. Type in Amazon LED 160 lights. You could get them, and you could attach them to like maybe a cheap tripod or stuff. You could just have them set up here. Maybe you have two set up so you don't have no shadows coming in, because you're having two lights here. Do you know what I mean? So it's up to you, but those are the things that I suggest in terms of like how to stream and stuff like that. I think I'm pretty much done. Oh, internet test. You need, I can't stress this enough. So when people stress people stress all the time, especially when you're living in London. But when people stream, when you're streaming, you need to know what your internet speed connection is, especially if you're a tournament organizer. If you're a tournament organizer and you're like, yeah, I want to stream, you can't just say that. Like, it's not normal for you to just be like, oh yeah, I want to stream, yeah, let's do it. Because what if your upload speed is terrible? That means you can't hold a stream. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to understand, okay, I'm in an area now. It could even be my house. You're in an area with internet. Okay, I've got internet. What's my upload speed? What's my download speed? So people use for internet speed test. Yeah, this website, I'm gonna put it up here. You're gonna see it here. People use speed test to test their connection, their download speed and upload speed. Yeah, your download speed can be 70, but if your upload speed is 0.26, you're not downloading anything. And you're not even uploading anything. You can't. So when you're uploading, you're sending information. Your streams need to be immaculate. So when it's like that, you need to be able to send information without you've dropped frames, or your stream's starting to go funny. Because what happens is, if you got your viewers and your stream keeps disconnecting, they're eventually going to go elsewhere. Do you see what I'm saying? So always make sure that your upload speed's good. Yeah. I think that's it in terms of like how to stream. I don't really feel like I've got anything else in terms of like information on how to stream. I've put a link down below as well for budget PCs, so you could build a budget PC. I'm also going to put a link down below for a PC that you can make as well on a budget. But again, if you can't make PCs and you have to pay someone else, maybe it might be better just to get a PC that's already made, that's good for streaming. But I'm gonna put a list of options down for you lot. You lot ain't, don't worry, you're not in the lurch. I'm gonna be helping you. So again, just running through it with you again. Stuff you need for streaming: a good PC, 2 monitors, console. Obviously, you're gonna need a console. Capture device, mic. You also need a webcam so you can see who you are. Even if it's a small box, you still need a webcam. And if you're not getting a webcam, you need something that can convert, maybe, I say remote. They call it remote shooting. So what remote shooting is like when it's live capturing your camera, whatever's on your camera, like a digital SLR, handycam, whatever's there, it's just remote shooting you. So it's just live. Yeah. And so other than that, I think that's it. In terms of like whether you lot are looking, so when it comes to like looking for PCs as well, if you're looking online, I would look for a 960 minimum graphics card and an i5 processor. But if you're looking like in the shop, just say to them, oh yeah, do you have a PC that's i5? See, these are the two things you need to say, because these are the two most important things in my opinion. Do you have a PC that is i5, that has an i5 processor and has a 960 graphics card or higher? Those two things are very vital. If it has those two things, then it's cool. Yes, you need a solid state drive as well in the PC. And I know this is all flying over your head for people that not really PC savvy, but if you don't, for the people that are kind of decent, or if you want to know, then obviously you'd have to look it up. But solid state drives are more faster at sending information than normal hard drives, right? Obviously, if you're streaming or if you're trying to do content and stuff, you're gonna want to use a solid state drive over a normal hard drive. And there's other little things as well that you need to look at, but the two main things for streaming is those two things. Like, say for example, if you wanted to stream on different things, so like say for example, I wanted to stream on, let's say, my friend's PC or something else, you're gonna need like a good storage hard drive. So let me just show you something. This is what I use, but you can also use like the Western Digital passport as well. Everyone seems to use that when it comes to storing stuff, but this is really good. Very durable. As you can see, I could drop this on the floor and it will still work. It's got like that kind of rubber, kind of rugged look. I use this everywhere. So when it comes to like, if I wanted to stream I usually stream at like Fnatic Bunker as well. When I stream there, I carry this. This is what I carry. And when I carry this has everything. It has my overlays, it has my graphics for my streams, and Yeah, even for like content as well, like because I have a laptop and PC, I sometimes carry over all my stuff from my desktop PC and I put it onto my laptop, and I edit and stuff, like especially my clip that's. So, you know, if you want to know the source, this is it. Thank you very much. And yeah, I think that's it when it comes to things like that, man. I feel like, yeah, that's it. If you got any questions, leave comments down below and I'll be glad to help you as well. If I said anything that might have been confusing to you, again, do not even hesitate. Message me down, because I really want to start helping, pushing people that, you know, they want to do content production, they want to start streaming, they want to start making a living out of this. If you need any help, or if you even look at what I'm doing and you feel like, you know, what I'm doing is good and you want to be doing the same as me, help me. I don't mind helping out. Leave a comment down below. I'll definitely help out as well. But yeah, that's all you need for streaming, man. You just need a console, monitor, the capture card, webcam, mic. If you can't afford webcam, if you can't afford a mic, try getting a headset. Maybe HyperX do loads of good headsets. So we have the Cloud Alphas, we have the Cloud 2s as well, if I can get that. Can I get that? Yep, so we have these as well. So, you know, mics, there's loads of like blue mics that you can use if you want to. You know, I'm probably going to talk about tournament streaming later on down the line as well, because, you know, this is pretty much for like house streams / tournament streams. If you're semi-serious about tournament streams, if there's any questions or if there's any more videos you want me to do like this, like I said, leave a comment down below. If you need any help, leave a comment down below. You know, let's keep winning. That's about it. Take it easy, guys. Peace.